back in the day when I was a good little Christian boy, I was scared of these kind of albums. I would listen to Megadeth, Metallica, stuff like that, but like anything with a bunch of upside down crosses or real satanic imagery scared the crap out of me. So I never really had a chance to listen to how good these guys are, and they are good. They're now my favorite thrash band, alongside probably Slayer and Megadeth. I love them. They're so good. And I bought their new album, just came out, I think, last year. Yeah, this last year. Awesome. There you have them, too. They didn't miss a beat. So, yeah, Possessed, 7 Churches. My dog's going to walk in front of the camera right now. Say hello, Kylo. Okay. Next one on the question board is 50 years, best album of 1974. So we're checking back 50 years ago. And mine is going to be Neil Diamond's 12 Greatest Hits. In our car, in our home, this was a staple. This was everywhere that we lived, traveled, went. We had 8 tracks, cassettes, albums. I've owned this album so many times, and I think it's a great compilation of like Diamond's 70s work. I'm a huge Neil Diamond fan. Seen him in concert a ton of times because my parents were, so I grew up with that. But yeah, this was a staple in my house. So this is my definitely my most favorite. What was the question again? Oh yeah, the 50 years, 1974. Love it. Love Neil. And some people are probably going to be pissed about this. Sorry. But my defining genre album is the Sex Pistols' Nevermind the Bullocks. I don't care who you are, whether you like punk, whether you like music, whether you like anything. Most people know this is punk. When you look at this, they say punk. Sex Pistols, punk. Hey, who's a punk band? The Sex Pistols. You got your Ramones, you got your Clash, you got your, everybody else. I'm not going to go through the entire list. But everybody has their favorites, and these guys get junked on all the time. But they did define a genre. They really did. Whether you like it or not, whether the music sucked or not, whether Sid played or not, they defined a genre. They really did. And this isn't my favorite album by them, actually. My favorite album is the soundtrack to Rock and Roll Swindle. And I have 2 copies of that, the double album. But you have to get the double album if you're going to get it, because it's got so many other great songs on it, like Friggin' in the Riggin'. And anyway, the next question up for bids on the vinyl tag is best band from your country. Well, I chose best band from my region, which would be Warrant. I loved Janie Lane. I loved his songwriting ability. If you've never heard like his real songwriting ability, aside from Stupid Cherry Pie, you can take a look at his older stuff. He's got some great songs, some ballads that are really good. And he was a really good guy. It's really a shame that he died alone in a hotel room when he had so many fans and everything, but we all know how that shit goes. But yeah, they are. Stephen Sweet and Janie Lane are both from Akron, Ohio, which is a few hours away from me. So that's my regional band. I wasn't just going to pick the United States because that's kind of easy.